What's going on, guys? EirronJ, and welcome to episode 2 of Transforming the Tigers. If you haven't watched the first episode, I highly recommend you go watch it. You'll be able to see that in the description. You'll be able to go click on the first episode if you missed that. But we are now moving on to episode 2, which sees us face Norwich, Bournemouth, Swansea, and probably Blackburn as well. I think that's what we're going to do. So we've got a decent amount of matches to play today. Hopefully we can take some points and climb up that ladder a little bit more. We start with Norwich, which is going to be a pretty tough game, to be honest. Are we working? Yeah, okay, we're good. Sorry, I think the start of this game and the lineup may be corrupt. I had a little bit of an issue there, but I think we're good. Hopefully you guys are seeing this as we approach the 10th minute. Not doing too bad against against Norwich. They are kind of dominating us in terms of shots, but we're hanging in there. This is a Premier League team as well, don't forget, who should really be taking the lead on this one. And as I say that, they do take the lead. It's 1-0 to Norwich. So at this point, we might as well just kind of go attacking. We nearly got the instant equaliser there as well. So yeah, we're going to leave this for a little bit, see how things go. Like I said, I was expecting to lose this. I can't really complain too much. We did get drawn against Norwich, which I think in the last episode you guys will have seen that draw. If not, I apologise, and I hope I can recover the footage that does show that at the start of this episode. But you guys will be seeing the edited product, so you'll be able to tell whether or not I managed to recover the start of this game in the lineup or not. Hopefully I do. I never like to see little hiccups like that when recording. But we have approached half time, and it is 1-0 to Norwich. No, we're not going to say too much to the boys. We're not going to, upset them too much. We will make some substitutions now, though, if we can. We're going to have to bring the big boys on, I think. As you can see, we've not got like the main starters on throughout the full pitch. We've put Ingram on instead of Baxter because it's not an important match. I think the main focus is to try and finish as high in the championship table as possible. So I don't really care too much about the Carabao Cup, and I would like us to have like a decent account of ourselves in the FA Cup as well. So yeah, this is just pretty standard stuff. The Carabao doesn't really mean a great deal to us. We maybe should have looked at prioritising it because silverware would have been great, but the odds of us winning the Carabao with the squad we've got are not looking great at all. And that's a good block off the line. I didn't see which player it was who did that, but can't complain too much with us holding on to just that little lead that Norwich have got. I don't want us to start falling behind and getting beat 3 or 4-0. Morale will start dropping in the team, and we don't want that. So we'll make some substitutions as the what's it called, suggestions comes up. We'll make whatever subs they're saying, and I think we can just really see this one out. It's a standard 1-0 loss. We've had 2 players carded. Now it's been a pretty dirty game actually. 5 players carded as we approach the 90th minute. And yeah, like I said, standard stuff. That's going to be an easy loss for us against Norwich. I'm not too upset about that, to be honest. It's just standard. Right, next match, and this is the one that counts. We are playing against Bournemouth, which I'd say is probably, if not Fulham, I'd say these are probably the strongest team in the league. So this is the team we're going to go with. We have got an injured, what's his name now? Our main centre attacking mid. I've just seen him there, but we've got Cannon. We're playing Cannon anyway. Monaco, that's his name. I'm having a little bit of a brain numbing at the minute. I think I'm just worried a bit about that first Norwich match and some of the footage being corrupted. It's kind of, there's a bit of frames here and there, so I'm hoping that this stuff doesn't get corrupted. So, but yeah, moving on, and hopefully, no more issues, and we just carry on as we are going. 25th minute, we've got a corner, and no, we don't have a corner. Bournemouth have a corner, and they've managed to score from it as well. So unfortunately for us, we do go 1-0 down against, like I said, probably the strongest team in the league. And that puts us down to 11th as well, which isn't great. It's not what you want to see we might have to take that cautious mentality off soon and start playing attacking or a bit more free. We're giving these teams way too much credit. And Smith there, as I say that, puts a beautiful ball into the back of the net. That was a lovely dink over the top. Who was that from? Emmanuel passed it to Lewis Potter. Of course, it's Lewis Potter. And then that ball through. And then Smith finishes that one beautifully to tie it up just before half-time. It's been a pretty even game, to be honest. We're just losing out on possession, but in terms of shots and the XGs, we're pretty much around about the same place. No one's really dominating or taking the lead in this game too much. As I say that, another corner for Bournemouth, but luckily they've managed to tip that one over the bar. And it stays at 1-1 for now. So yeah, we're doing alright, I think, so far. We're not dead at the bottom like we are in real life. We've been playing a lot better than Hull City in real life have, which is kind of sad, but it's also a positive for this series, and that's a beautiful ball off the line again. We're pretty good at clearing the balls off the line, to be completely honest. We'll get Lewis Potter off. He's got a yellow card, and we don't want to see him struggling to play for us by getting carded again or getting injured or anything like that. We are struggling a little bit in the injury department. We've lost Moncur, who is, without a doubt, I'd say our best attacking midfielder at the minute. He's probably going to be challenged by George Honeyman when he comes back from injury, so we'll see how things get on with that one. But yeah, we want to try really to... I'm deciding at the minute whether I want to do damage control and just try and hold on to this draw, or whether we want to push forward and try and get that win. As Smith gets through and puts the ball in the back, he's offside. Okay, sounds about right for us. And yeah, that is looking like the best chance we're going to have. We've given the ball away, and that's an easy save for Backstow. Comes back into the team, and yeah, hopefully now we stay with cautious. I was going to go attacking when we was 1-0 down, but then we managed to equalise. I'm just going to leave it as it is for now and just try and hold on to that draw. It's a big point against Bournemouth, similar to the Fulham game. It's a massive result, taking anything from them, who I'd say are the top two teams in this division by far, I'd imagine. I'm trying to think of another team that might be close. Maybe West Brom. That's going to be a hard game as well, playing West Brom. And he's headed that just wide. So we are holding on for the minute. As we approach the last 5-6 minutes of the game, plus obviously that's including injury time, we hope... Oh no, Longman's taken a knock. Okay, please just hold on to this, boys. We're pretty much down to 10 men. We've got an injured Longman. And as the ball's whipped out into the position he should be occupying, the ball's crossed in. And, it spilled in are you kidding? In the last minute. In the last minute we conceded against Bournemouth. Longman was injured. He's not moving very well. He's just stood in no man's land up there. And, yeah, the position where he should be occupying gets easily... drawn into by the Bournemouth players, and I think they've won it, and they have. So we've suffered 2 defeats now in a row. It's not a great start to the episode, I don't think, but hopefully we've got 2 more games left in this one. So fingers, and Longman's injured as well for that's 3 days. It's not too bad, but yeah, let's jump into the next one straight away. Okay, Moncur is back from his short injury, so this is the team we are going to be running with. I've changed the tactics a little bit, pushing the players out wide instead of letting them run into the middle. We want those players, trying to use the wings more to stop them from getting into the middle of the pitch. I think that's where we're struggling. We're letting players, get inside a little bit too much. So we've had a little shuffle of the tactics, and also it's taken a lot more intensity off the team, as you can see there. It was right near the top. It was about 80%, 85% intense. Now we're down to like 50, 55. So hopefully that's a lot less strain on the players. And we can hopefully have a lot less injuries as well. With that transfer embargo, we struggle to sign players. We're not going to be able to do anything, actually. So this is the team we've got. We need to hold on to as many of these players as we can and keep them as fit as possible. But we do have Swansea, who isn't the greatest team in the league. I think we are away, which... also isn't a great thing, so we should, I think we should be able to win this match, but I wouldn't be too disappointed with with a draw as we go 1-0 down in the 15th minute. We've not had a shot on target yet. We are playing balanced as well though, so maybe it's time for us to bump that up to attacking. Try and catch the boys on the off. We are in 14th at the minute, so we're not doing bad in terms of where we should be, but I think we could be achieving a lot more. I think, like I said, I want to finish at least in the top 10. I think I'd be happy with. I'm not expecting us to get the playoffs or anything like that, but I do think we should be achieving better than like 14th, as Wilkes slots that nicely in the 31st minute and puts it back level. 1-1, and we're slowly getting back into this game. It's all evens in terms of the stats as we make it 2-1. Is he going to be offside? He's not. He's onside. So it's 2-1. A quick little turnaround for the boys. As you can see, we was like, what? That's 2 goals in 2 minutes, actually. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that one out, but 2 goals in 2 minutes. And we've given away a dangerous free kick that could be tying things up. It's a big save from Baxter as we push out and try and hopefully we can get a third and a fourth just to kill this game off before we let Swansea back in. They're applying the pressure in these last 5-10 minutes. This could be the chance to really kill it off Moncur with an absolutely beautiful strike there. Was that just outside the box or was it just in? I think that was Huddleston with the assist. Emmanuel again from the throw, and he gets a lot from the throws actually. We get a little bit lucky there. Moncur gets the ball just on the edge of the box and rifles it into the top left corner to make it 3-1 just before half time. That's the performance we want to see from the boys. And we approach the break at 3-1. I can't complain. We've been playing brilliant football. We went 1-0 down and we recovered perfectly from that. And I think really we should be going on to win this now. They've got an in and they've scored. Okay, so just as quick as we've got it, they're right back in the game. They were 2 goals down, and instantly at pretty much the start of the second half, should I say, they're right back in it, and it's 1 goal between us and them. So we really need to be pressing forward and trying to kill this game off now, because we cannot be letting Swansea back into it. Wilkes headers the ball wide or just over the top, and it's going to stay 3-2 for now. I'm not going to change the mentality just yet. I think going attacking now could leave us open to a counter-attack. I'm going to save those attacking moments for when we're like 1 or 2 goals down and we really need to press. When it's a game that's like nearly gone, 75th minute kind of stuff. Enfield is still... How is he still injured and he's playing this well? They're inviting a lot of pressure. The boys need to get rid of the ball. We're not cleared it again. And Lewis Potter finally gets rid of it there. They've made a triple or double substitution. Enfield is going to jump off, so we might as well get rid of some players. Moncur can come off. We'll rest the star man up top as well, and then we'll bring on another defender. Give Fleming, who we've just brought up from the youth squad actually, the under-23s, we're going to bring him in, and they've managed to equalise it in the 85th. We're conceding a lot of goals in like the last 10-15 minutes of the game. We need to kind of address that. It's not great really, but hopefully with 10 minutes left we can go on to kill this game off. We can't. Wilkes puts the ball wide, and I think that should be the end of it. To be fair, we just let them back into it. As you can see from the XG, they've got double what we have. They probably deserve the win. Right, final game, and we are just going to jump straight into things. We've had 2 disappointing results, I'd say. Giving away that last-minute loss to Bournemouth, and then absolutely choking and giving Swansea a point from that game. I'd say it's 2 points lost, but we did get dominated by him as well, to be honest. But now Blackburn Rovers is up, and if we ever have an Insta reply, it needs to be now. We need to be pressing forward and just, you know, trying to turn things around. We're not sitting pretty at the minute. We're like 14th, I think, at this stage of the season. We've not played too many games, granted, but we do really need to be starting to pick up these points. Smith's through on goal, and he's ran it out wide. Why have he done that? Lewis Potter's got the ball. It's been deflected. It's gone out for a corner. And so far, in the first 3 minutes, we're the only team to actually have a shot on target. We've had 2. So we're dominating in the first sort of 5-10 minutes of the game, I'd say. And now Blackburn are going to get into things. We've just got to hold them at bay. We've had a lot of games away, actually. We are sitting in 11th place at the minute. So it's not as bad as it could be, but we do have, like, I think below us has, like, a game or two in hand, I think I just said then. One card to Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter tries the shot, it's blocked, and then kicked away by the defence. But we are going to keep mounting that pressure. Can we get anything? We can't. It's saved by Kaminski. As Blackburn are now going to look to hit us on the attack, try and get themselves into this game, and that's a big save from Baxter, the goalkeeper on loan from Chelsea, I believe it is. And we've just given that away. What is that? And we have given away a penalty. Okay, so it's not a great start, is it? He's probably going to finish this. Yep, straight in the back of the net. It's not a great start at all, to be honest. I'm not really sure what to say. We've got 1-0 down against Blackburn. It's been a terrible episode. We really need to come back from this. And, yeah, we need to try and rescue a point at this point. We shouldn't be losing to Blackburn. I wouldn't say they're, like, title contenders or anything like that. We should be able to beat them with the squad we've got. We've been playing some decent football. We're just lacking in the goals department, it seems, as we concede again in the 35th minute. This is the time for us to go attacking and try and rescue something from this game. And if we're struggling, I might need to do a little shuffle of the tactics again, and really sort out this team, because we're struggling going forward at the minute. As we hit another ball wide, that's just really hammering away my point. It's not the fact that we're not getting shots. It's the fact that we're not finishing the chances. We're having quite a lot of shots. We're just not putting them in the back of the net, and that is what it's going to cost. As you can see, the XG, we've had 4 shots on target, and our XG is 0.33. So we're getting dominated in the XG department all the time. Like expected goals, we're getting dominated by pretty much every team we play. It's kind of expected to an extent. We are a team that's just come up. Realistically, we should be just avoiding relegation, but I think the talent we've got and some of the players we've got on loan as well, we should easily be hitting top 10, and that's the whole point, is to bring, transform the team into something that we haven't seen for a while in this Hull City team. We've struggled. We've gone down to League One. Okay, we came back up, but it looks like we're going to go straight back down again, based on like real life results. So we kind of want to do the opposite. So we're going to have a little reshuffle. Okay, we have had a transfer embargo. We can't buy anyone. So that means we're not going to sell anyone, because we need to hold on to everything we've got. So maybe by the time we've just conceded again as well. 70th minute, we're down 3-0. It's not great. It's not look like we're going to come back from this either. That is just a terrible result for us, to be completely honest with you. But, we move. And I guess we just look forward to the next match now. So we'll see. We just need to shuffle this team around and maybe just try and get to December and then invest as much as we can in December, I'd say, because yeah, this team, unless we do a major reshuffle, it's just not cutting it. And yeah, that's it's not great, is it? It puts us right down into 14th place. Okay, so that is going to end things for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. It was a rough one. It was a real rough one. We did play some good, decent teams, and we played away for a lot of them as well. The only home game, I think, was Bournemouth, if I'm not wrong. And they're like title contenders. I think they should be going like up automatically, definitely. I think them and Fulham will probably finish top 2. And then it's just a toss-up between who gets playoffs. So we've got some hard games out of the way. Hopefully next episode we have some easier matches and we get some wins on the board. And then we should be looking at trying to move up that table. We don't have to worry about the Carabao now. We can just focus solely on the championship. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one, and peace.